Hello everyone and welcome back to my bathroom. So today we are going to be doing an unboxing of my first Boxycharm. So just a quick little I don't know if it's a disclaimer, but every time I watch one of these unboxings on YouTube, I've seen a lot of people say that Boxycharm just isn't exciting for them anymore. They're getting a lot of repeat stuff. I bring a slightly new perspective because these are actually opening me up to new things where I think a lot of these gurus or people online have a lot of things. I'm trying to bring a more average person who spends not $100, $200 a month on makeup. So if you want to see me unbox and put on my face the October Boxycharm, then please keep on watching. If you live in New England, you get it. Has to happen once a video, I'm sorry. Until they sponsor me, it's going to happen once a video. Okay, so I'm opening it up and right on top is the card. So this month's theme, I've never really understood the theme, especially in all the videos I watch. Sometimes it makes sense. I do wish I was signed up for this when there was a Fenty box, which I guess was a thing. But it's candy shop. Oh, it's creepy. This is like a Halloween. Interesting. So the first thing that's sitting right on top is the Ciate London The Editor palette. I know absolutely nothing about this. I think Ciate London is like a drugstore, higher end drugstore brand. I could be wrong on that, but the packaging is really, really cute actually. It's definitely like cheaper plastic, but people will be upset about packaging. In my Boxycharm, I don't particularly care because I'm paying $25 for a whole box. It's not going to be full with luxury things. Here is the palette. I actually really like it. There are a lot of glitter shades in this. I'm gonna do a couple of swatches before I put anything on my eyes. There's a nice little rosy color. Nice little rosy color that I kind of like. And then on my hand, ooh, okay. It's a little patchy, but I think that's just where my hand was like that. So I don't think that was that fault. I'm going to swatch this purple. I never use purples on my eyes, but I know it's really hard to make it. So I know that could say something about a palette. That one's less exciting. I don't like that one as much. And then the last one I'll do is this gold one that is just screaming my name. All right, so that looks pretty standard. I would say it's not the most excited I've ever, okay. Swatch is much nicer on the hand than it did on my finger. So we have this next, which is the Real Her Ultimate Glow Getter Cheek Trio. This I'm excited about. I hope it's 3 blushes, but it could just be one of each of the things, like the Neapolitan ice cream. The other packaging is exactly the same, where it's the Michael. Okay, so it is the same one of each kind of thing. So we've got what I can assume is a blush, a highlight, and a contour. The contour looks a little dark for me. I'm still gonna try it today. But I did just learn how to contour for the first time, so if it looks like dirt, don't necessarily blame the palette. Even the highlight might be a little bit dark for me. So the next thing is a Soft Focus Glow Drops Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer by Radial. What the hell is a Illuminating Glow Primer? So this is what it looks like. Apply 2 drops and pat onto a clean, dry face. Use before makeup as the ultimate illuminating primer, or use on its own for a dewy complexion. Interesting. I have a primer that I definitely use all the time. It's the e.l.f. Putty one. I know it's a dupe for some kind of expensive primer, but I just bought it because I heard it was good, and it's $6 or whatever it is. So I'll try that today. I don't know if I can see that becoming something I use. I like the idea that you can use it on a no makeup day. Oh, I'm moving on to the next thing. So the next thing is a Sol de Janeiro, I don't know if that's how you say it, but I use the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. And I have a tinted lip butter, comes in the shade Keep It Rio. That's pretty. Very nude, very fun. Okay, I can see how I can actually make almost a full look with everything that came in this box. That's kind of fun. I feel like that's not normally the case. And then the last thing I have in here is an Ace Beauty lip liner, which is another type of makeup that I have never owned before. There's a darker nude color and a reddish color. A nice nude and a nice red. I like that. First, I'm going to tell you how much all of this is, because that's probably what more people would be here for. The palette retailed is $32. I can see that. It's like not fantastic. I mean, I need to put it on my eyes still. It doesn't seem like it's high end, so 32 seems a little fair, if not a little high. This is where it gets me. It's saying that this Soft Focus Glow Drop is $60. I don't know about that, we'll see. The Glow Getter Cheek Trio, about 28. For the lipstick, 20 bucks. I think that's like a high average, but that's kind of what you see everywhere. And for the Ace Beauty Beauté Draw It On Lip Liner Duo is 16. So the value of this box is $156. I've definitely heard of Boxycharms being worth more, but the thing you also always hear is how worth it is it to you? And I would say all of these things at face value seem like something I'm going to get use out of. So let me wash my face, get ready for the try on portion, and I beg you, follow along. Let's do this together. So we have gotten up close and personal, and it is time to start. I promise I won't make you watch every step, but I wanted to start here because I have this primer. So my face is clean and dry, my hair is up, and it is time to start this. So it says shake well, and then just do 2 drops. I don't really know what constitutes as a drop yet. This is kind of messy, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So like, okay, 1, 2. So like some thick drops, but like, okay. It smells like very fresh. Like, I don't think it's fragranced, but it has like a nice skincare smell to it. I don't know like how this is as a primer yet, obviously. I have to put on like my foundation and concealer and everything for that. But as of now, it like feels good, smells good. It has like the nice tacky feeling. And I will say, if this was for like a no makeup day, it has a really nice, exactly what it says, like dewy sheen to it. I kind of like it. Okay, we're off to a good start. That took me by surprise because that was the one thing I was like, I don't know about that. So now I'm just going to do face everything off camera to stop you from having to watch that. So we'll do that now. And we're back. So I did my base. I be looking ghostly. So let's jump in first and foremost with this little face palette. I'm so excited about this. I hope this works well. So I don't know the order I'm supposed to do these in, because like I said, my first time doing contour was this week. Brandy, you can come in if you don't bark. Oh no, what are you doing? Hi. Okay, it's very light. I was very concerned this was going to be too dark for me. It may be too cool toned for me. I prefer a warm toned, but not orange one of these. On the bright side, it's buildable, and I like a good, from what I know in the past week, I like a good buildable contour. You know what? I don't like it as much as the Physicians formula I bought, but it's actually pretty good. I'm not a good enough beauty guru to see like the small differences, and so I like it. I'm into it. I'm gonna keep moving. Next we have the blush. This blush is very light, so I'm going to see if I can build it up. It has a very nice, like, it's a light peachy color, so I'm definitely building it up, and I'm pale. I hope that they come in different shade ranges, because this is working well for me in like a nice buildable way, but it definitely wouldn't work for anyone who's darker than me. All right, so now moving on to the highlight. It's called Goddess. I didn't tell you the other two, but they were called Blessed and Incredible. So now for the highlight, ooh, okay. Very subtle glow. I am very used to, the only highlight I really use at this point is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Supreme Frost, because it was $30 for a highlight, so I'm gonna hit pan because that's expensive. I'm granted, my sweet boyfriend bought it for me, which was very, very nice. But the whole point of this being, anything's going to look very subtle compared to that, but it has, like you can see it on camera, it has a very, very nice glow to it. I like it. This face palette, if you get this, if you buy it, if you do whatever, I do like it. I hope it comes in like a wide shade range, but I do like it. I'm gonna do the lipstick we got with the lip liner. So I'm gonna do the nude one, which I don't know if it has a name, Be Peachy. Now, be nice, I've never done lip liner before. I am going to be looking in a mirror because once again, I've never done this before and I'm scared. That's it, just don't judge. Okay. It's not very pigmented. That's what it looks like up close. You're welcome. It's not very good. The product itself is probably fine. I'm gonna need to practice with this because I don't know how to do lip liner. It's a fine color. It went on fine. It wasn't super easy. I kind of wish it was a little like, I don't know if meltier is the word because I don't want it melted, but I want it to go on a little bit easier, but maybe that's the point of this product. I don't see myself getting a ton of use out of that. I don't really understand the point of lip liner in general. We're gonna try the lipstick. Again, I'm gonna do this in a mirror kind of up close, so don't judge. Is this a lip balm or a lipstick? Tinted lip butter, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, this is not incredibly pigmented. It kind of, granted, it matches the lip liner really, really well. It's just very lightly pigmented. It's a tinted lip balm, basically. So, feels really good. It smells like cocoa, smells like amazing. Not very pigmented, which I guess was to be expected. I just didn't see that coming. Sheer and buildable lip tint. Yeah, so it smells great, really good. Feels very refreshing on my lips. I like it. So now moving on to probably the most exciting part of this is the eyeshadow. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Ooh, let me prime my eyes hella quick. Hold on. So, okay, I'm gonna do a very simple look because this has a lot of glitters and not a lot of anything else. So I think what I'm gonna do, start with this one all over the crease and then go this one to deepen up the corner, and then I'm gonna choose a glitter. So we're just gonna catch up while I do this part because I just want to say hey. I'm also going to put on the lid just to kind of set everything. I hope everyone's been doing well. I feel like this has been a very weird time of year, at least for me and a lot of the people I know. I graduated in the class of 2020, as probably most people who watch this know, because really just my friends watch my channel. Thanks, guys. And it's just been a weird year, you know? We were supposed to have graduation, and that didn't happen. Me and Ben and a lot of my other friends have started working in different areas of the country, gotten in the process of making new friends, which is super hard in general as an adult, let alone during COVID. So it's been a little bit weird and lonely. A few of my friends have started grad school and I'm super proud of them, and they're working really, really hard. And I can't imagine, one got evacuated because she was going to school in Oregon and was affected pretty heavily by the fires. And so everyone's just doing their best. And just as like a mental health note, not that I am a professional or you should feel the need to listen to me in any way, but please remember to keep taking care of yourself. There are a lot of people specifically in my life who make sure everybody else is okay before they make sure they're okay. And while I don't want to advocate for ignoring anyone by any means, just make sure to look out for yourself too, because something my old hall director used to say, Jimmy, if you're watching this, you're not. Thank you for being the best mentor I've ever had. What is it? Like, you cannot drink from an empty cup or something like that. You cannot help anyone and you will not be of help to anyone if you do not help yourself first. So be that kind, loving person, be there for everybody, but make sure you're also being there for yourself because you have to, or else what are you doing? All right, I like this palette so far. It's blending a lot better than I thought it was going to. In a lot of the Boxycharm videos I watch, avid watcher of this type of video, a lot of people don't normally like the palettes they're sent. I like this so far. Granted, I haven't done a glitter yet. All right, I don't know what the best way to apply these glitters are. I'm gonna try first a brush with setting spray on it. I'm gonna go with like a mauve-y pink glitter. It's being picked up pretty nicely by the brush. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not upset. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like people have to remember that to an extent you are getting what you pay for, but I think like these glitters are working no tea, no shade, as well as my ColourPop palette is that I just bought. I just bought like the Garden whatever palette. That sounded sassy. I like the palette, but the glitters are working just as well in this as they were in that palette. I think it looks really cute. I'm going to do this on the other eye. I'm gonna put in mascara and then I'll be back to give my final thoughts. All right, so here is the final look up close. I really like how everything turned out actually. I think I was a little surprised by how much I liked everything in this box. I think it was a really good one. I'm going to add a part at the end where I say my favorite product and least favorite product that it came with. I'm actually very surprised. My least favorite that came was the Rio de Janeiro tinted lip balm, just because I think $20 for a liquid lipstick I can see, $20 for a tinted lip balm Not as much my thing. At least it's a pretty color and at least it matches the lip liner, but just not entirely my thing. I would say I'm happy, I'm going to use it. It comes in a nice color, so it's like not the worst, but it's definitely not my favorite. And then my favorite is probably the like face trio that came, but I also really, I'm surprised by how much I liked the primer that came as well. I'm gonna use that a few more times and I'll update y'all if I come to anything. I also need to get more makeup organization. So if you have any recommendations for that, let me know, because now I have a lot more coming in than usual. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please click that like and subscribe button. All of the normal links down below are going to be there. Register to vote. We're really starting to run low on time to do this. So please, if you're in a state where you still can, register, do your research, and vote with your conscience. Black Lives Matter movement, all of that information is going to be below with petitions, links, donation spaces. Anything you can do is greatly appreciated because this movement is still happening, whether it's on your Instagram feed or not. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.